Hey everybody, Ryan FMTG here. Before we talk about today's deck, please pet the little corgi in the bottom right of your screen. That's the sub button, and each and every sub means a lot to me. So, today we are finally building with life gain. When I was doing the set review, I talked about the three things that I was most looking forward to building around was spirits, which we did, slow decks, which we did, and I'm really loving zero slow decks right now. And now it's finally come the time to brew around with a life gain strategy. I did brew around a little bit on stream, however, all of these games will be brand new for YouTube. And what we picked was Shieldspire Felyne. And that seems like the best choice right now for a life gain strategy. I really wanted to make X Charge Shot work, and that's the first hero that I used. But Charge Shot is so fragile, and also now it costs so much AP. Well, it's cost that for quite some time now. And it just seems a little, I don't know, when you get it going, it feels great, but so many times it just costs so much AP where you don't really get it, or when you finally have enough AP, you don't have a board. So that's why we're just doing Shieldspire, because this is going to be good, right? This is efficient, this is going to help you out each and every game. So first, let's talk about the units. We are playing 2 Mr. Bamboo, 3 MP for a 2/5. When a friendly unit is placed on the field, your hero gains 2 life. We're playing 2 3 MP for a 2/2. When played, explore for a Thunderbrew, which is a pretty great card to explore for. Your hero gains 2 life. We are playing 1 Ice Mouth, and this is 3 MP for a 1/7. Attacking if your hero's life is 30 or greater, gain +1 attack. Mainly, we're testing this out, and that's why we're just playing a 1 of. 30 or greater is very hard to achieve in a game of Teppen. Also, remind yourself that you cannot go above 30. 30 is your starting life total, and you cannot go above it. If you're at 30 and you gain 3 life, you don't go to 33. You stay at 30. So it's a little confusing that this card says 30 or greater, because it really should just say 30. Anyways, I think 30 is pretty hard, and that's why all those cards I don't think are that great. We're playing Tay. This owl is fantastic. When your hero gains life, gain +1 attack. Mr. Flower, when played, give all friendly units +1 HP, and your hero gains +2 life. Bell Guardian, when your hero gains life, give +2 HP to all friendly green units. This is kind of the same, but it's +1 attack. So you can really see the theme of your hero gains life and your units benefit, usually with HP, and that's why I thought X Charge Shot would work, but it really didn't seem to. And then we are playing, we're trying Wood again. We're going to try the Sprite to see if she can work in this deck. Eastern Light seems fantastic, and then 1 Water Dragon. This card is very, very good. However, it is a 7-drop. And then, of course, we are playing some actions. The whole first row are actions. We're playing a playset of the Gaia Shuffle. 1 MP, give +1 HP to all friendly units. Your hero gains 2 life. Very efficient way to get all those triggers. And then Guardian Saproline, 2 MP, give all friendly units +1 HP. Your hero gains +4 life. Yet again, kind of the same with Gaia Shuffle. And then 7 Soaring Spirits. And, of course, Great Deities Protection. This card is fantastic. However, you really want Memory 4, and we are really only playing 10 actions, so it can kind of be a little hard to get to Memory 4, but even the Memory 2, or just Raw, is fine. So, of note, 2 things before we jump into the games, is you cannot go above 30 life, remember that, and if you are at 30 life and you gain 3 life, let's just say, none of your triggers go off, right? Like, this guy, if you're at 30, you gain 3 life. This guy does not get +1 attack because you technically did not gain life. And that is something to keep in mind, because it kind of makes you play in this weird way where maybe you take some damage first, so then you can make sure you're gaining the life. And that's also why we're not playing things like Sibylline Memories, where that's a lot of life gain, but sometimes you don't need all that life gain. You kind of almost want little amounts of life gain to then trigger all of your units. But those are things to remember. Let's jump into the game and see how we can do. Round 1, mirror match. Let's go. Let's swap this. We want more units. Okay, this is the perfect time to have Ice Mouth, and we're just dropping it right now. Right, this is the best time to have it. And you know what? I'm going to take 2 from this, so then we can play Bell Guardian into Mr. Flower. You know what? I'm going to take a little bit more damage, just because we have so much life gain that I want to take damage here. Might seem weird. I guess taking damage helps us with these triggers, but doesn't help us get more with this. Well, if we do this, then this will be at 30, right? Because we'll be at 26. We gain... Oh, no. That's not how... We're at 28. Gain 2. That's 20. That's 30. Yeah, let's do that. And now, we don't want to use Great Deity's Protection or anything, because if we gain more life, we don't get any more triggers. So we just kind of hope that this board is efficient enough. Maybe we actually play this so that we could use our hero power. That could have been potentially worth it. This is going to get big, right? So we could do this, just... Ooh, yes, a flight unit. That's what we want to see. Okay, that's fine. So we're not going at any MP for a little bit, and we have to be okay with that. Five, that's fine. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. They use their hero power on the bottom lane, we'll do the same thing. Looked fun, right? Okay, well, they saved theirs. They've used a lot more MP than we have so far. I think we should have dropped something that gave attack. That could have seemed a little bit better. Because now we have tons of HP, but it's just, you know, 29, 27, 27. And unfortunately, we're just kind of getting hit in the hair. Before I wanted to get hit, now I don't anymore. I want something to die so I can start playing some bigger, beefier units. And we shall wait. Usually when you're the opponent not getting any MP, it's because you are strongly advantaged, right? However, right now, I guess technically we are at an advantage, but I don't feel super... Oh god. They have a tank? Tank's gonna be hard for us. I don't feel super advantaged, right? We need more units, please. Mostly did the 1-7 because it could actually take 2 hits from the tank. Yeah, let's do this. We should have done that because we could have gotten more out of that, but this is fine. So that's going to be now a 3-4. Let's do this. Ooh, what are they doing here? Okay, well now we will use our hero power on Tay to try to kill the tank. And hopefully... Oh no! That's right, it's going to be 5, so it's going to be... Oof, that was rough. Okay, we should not have done that. That was great! However, this 4-6 very scary! I kind of want to do this, so then when we play a unit, hopefully we gain some HP to trigger all of our effects. We need this middle unit to survive. Ooh. Advanced Artifact Axe, let's go. And we'll do this. It's great that we're getting attack and HP. Add 4 life, right? That's no joke. Should play that a little sooner. Yeah, well, okay, it's returning to hand. I wonder if we play this. No, let's play this. I don't want to play this just yet. I think we need to just play lower drops. That way now our attack is pretty darn good. What do we want to do here? Yeah, we're going to have to use this here. Okay, well, this is lethal. This is lethal in 2 hits. Let's go. We could ascend this. Yes! Wow, that was a grindy game, and you saw how we had to take some damage and stuff, but we got there. Round 2, green deck versus green deck, but this time a true power one. We could keep this. I wonder if this is a mono green true power or kind of the green black rebirth true power. And this is the time that I most dislike this deck, is when you want to play out your hand, but you can't. You want to take some damage, just like with the first game. So hopefully the opponent does something, but then what? Do we... Well, the opponent can do something, then we just do this here. So we'll take this 3 damage, and then we'll start to do stuff. We're back at 30, let's go. We could have taken more damage, that could have been worth. Oh no! Let's just do it here. I just like targeted the middle like it was like an all thing. Let's see, this is 4. So we could do this, right? Yeah, let's do this. Because we can gain 2, so that'd be 29, so we do actually gain 1. Because if we did Saprolines, then we wouldn't get both of the triggers, and that's why we're playing these, are to get both of the triggers. I wonder if we want to do this on here. Yeah. Because this will just hopefully have this. They would need something pretty darn big to kill it in like 1 hit. They're already at 6. And I played this because now... Well... It's going to die. That was silly. But we won! Mr. Bamboo in the bottom lane just smacking for the victory. Let's go. Round 3 against Despair. Let's go. Yeah, this is fine. You can see how good Sprite is. Come on, play a 2-fox or something. Hit us real fast. Let's go. Oh, interesting. These are some interesting cards here. Kind of want to play this. Let's do this. I would rather be the most MP efficient here. I love that they played a fight. I'm going to take that too, and I'm going to take that too. And now we're going to do this. We should probably use our action first before using that, because now we're kind of going a little bit too all in on this unit, and that's the unit that they want to kill probably anyways. Bison's going to be pretty... Bison's going to hit us a lot. Let's do this. We're so close for this being all online. Ooh, that was fantastic. Because now after this resolves, we'll be at 4. They're very close to their hero power. So unfortunately, I don't want to play this right now. Because I do want all 4. And MP's not the biggest issue for us. We already have 5.
Like a lull in the wind.
Yeah, let's do this. Because then it'll make this be 4. I guess we could have done it a little bit sooner to get that Bell Guardian +1. Or plus... yeah, +1.
I can't hear it. That peaceful nothingness is coming.
Okay, well, now our board's just smacky face. Let's see what they can put. These all seem very good for us. This will kill that in 1 hit. The middle lane killed their middle lane in 1 hit. Okay, that's actually pretty darn good, but let's just throw this unit away real fast. Well, I guess not real fast because it got pumped, and we won. Let's go. 4th and final round against True Power. Let's keep this. Let's go. I'm expecting maybe some felines from our opponent. We'll kind of wait to see what they do. No felines? Okay. We're going to play a staring match. Well, we'll do this. Great, great, great. This is going to do damage to us. As combo is going to do 4 damage to us. That'll be great. Let's just do this. It might have been smarter to actually start with the Gaia Shuffle so that if they do something that we... you do your 1 MP play, if they do something then you do your 2 MP play rather than vice versa. Oh, well... we can't really do that. Let's do this. We can't do this because we're netting 4 MP. That's why I was thinking about that. Because now we'll be at 30. We could have done 7 Soaring Spirits. And I'm very okay with this hitting us a couple times. Well, maybe just like once. Let's have this dude stay around for a little bit. Shall we? This is like one of their only things that they have going on, so I want to get rid of it. We're doing a lot of actions, but I think that's fine. Because this is eventually going to die, and we can just chump a couple times. Let's diversify the love here to make them both pretty big threats. Well, that's going to be 4, 5... Oh, that's not what we wanted to do. Because that's going to be 5, 6... No, this is fine. This will fine. It'll live at 1. We got there. And yeah, it's going to be gone soon. And we'll do this to pump these dudes up and gain some life. And make those just bigger threats. Because now both of these threats are humongous. We're at 12 life, and this is just lethal. There we go. overall, we had a very good win percentage with this deck, and I like this deck. I'm very excited to play it and brew with it because it is kind of a new strategy of, you know, gain life and everything pumps up and stuff like that. It's very cool. However, kind of like what I was talking about throughout the games and especially in the deck intro, there's a couple things that are a little bit rough for this deck. One, you start at 30 life and you cannot go above that cap. That's a little rough. But what's really rough is if you're at 30 life and you play Gaia Shuffle, well, you don't go to 32, and since you're not gaining life, none of your triggers, like Tay or anything, trigger off of that, right? You need to actually gain life. So that forces you into an odd position of wanting to get hit, especially early game, and many times that was awkward, right? Because in the beginning of the matchup, I would net 10 MP, have the opponent hit me a couple times, or play some units in a kind of roundabout way. Was it the worst thing ever? No. Does it make this deck trash? No, definitely not. But it is definitely a detriment, and it's important to be like, okay, well, that hurts and that's not good, but then how good is your deck when it's actually going off? And you saw, once we actually took some hits, and once our deck could go off, we could get big beefy units that we could just then play actions, gain life, gain back the deficit that we started at, and then use our hero power just to, you know, clench out some wins. So this is definitely a synergistic deck that has a fail case, and you definitely have to play around it, and that makes the fail case go up a little bit higher. But so it's kind of a glass cannon, right? When things are going good, they really are going good. When things go bad, they're really going bad. Do I think this deck is, oh my gosh, this is the best thing to be doing? No, but I do think that there's room to improve. I do want to play a couple more actions, because right now we are only playing 10 actions. And a lot of times I felt like we had too many units because our units get really big and beefy. So I kind of wanted some more actions, maybe some more life gain actions, or maybe just some shields or something like that to make our units stick around a little bit longer. But thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.